Damn you, Amazon, and your trickery. Hi, dolls. Welcome back. And if you were new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we are going to react to Season 1, Episode 1 of Daisy Jones and the Six, Track 1, Come and Get It. I am very excited to be here right now. I am a little surprised that I'm here right now, though, because I thought this was coming out on Friday the 3rd. And Amazon sometimes releases their shows on Thursdays for people here in the US, and I didn't take that into consideration, so I'm literally getting ready for bed. My hair's still wet, just took a shower, I'm putting on my face cream. I'm like, why are reviews coming out for Daisy Jones and the Six? That's because the freaking episodes are out. So I am excited. I am shocked, but I'm excited. I am going to do the 3 episodes, but I'm going to do the first one today and the next 2 tomorrow for Patreon. So what I'm going to do for YouTube is I'm going to edit up the first one, throw it out there. We'll see how it does. My limit is if I get 1,000 views, then I will continue with the edits. If not, it'll be a Patreon exclusive. I was talking to people on YouTube, trying to decide if I should read the book or not beforehand. I decided not to. I decided to go in completely blind. I feel like if I were to have read the book, which I hear is amazing, I would be comparing too much of what went on in the book to what's happening in the show. And I want to kind of just focus on the story and take it as it comes. And then I'll read the book after and I'll enjoy that for what it is. I feel like that was the better option. So what I was also thinking is people who have read the book, if you watch these first 3 episodes and you're like, oh, everything's the same in the book, you could read up into chapter or whatever, let me know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a little half and half, because they're supposed to do 3 episodes this week, 3 episodes the next week, then 2, and then 2 the following to finish out the season. So, yeah, I'm excited. Let's jump in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube. In addition, more. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_chef_productions or at Jessie Dobbie for Twitter. I'm doing a lot of things on Patreon this month. I actually released a video with everything that's going to be coming out in the month of March. What I'm most excited for is the Ginny and Georgia binge, season 2. I just did season 1. It was so good. So go check it out. But without further ado, this is my official reaction to Daisy Jones and the Six, track 1, Come and Get It. And that's Finnico there. I didn't realize that. I knew he looked familiar. Come and get it.
And the place I call my home.
Her father's money, her mother's beauty.
Do you ever shut up?
And yet, she was completely alone.
No one wants to hear your voice.
Sing your heart out, Daisy. Oh, there's your in. Pittsburgh. My brother lives in Pittsburgh.
There'll be others. You're 14 years old. And you can play the guitar.
It's a pretty good indication. And you could play the guitar.
Trust me.
It was Graham's idea to start a band.
Yeah, I never agreed to be in their band.
The whole world just seemed so beautiful and good. Where is everybody?
Oof.
I wasn't naive. I was a baby.
15, yeah.
So helpless. I just didn't want to be that girl.
We're the Dumb Brothers. For now.
For now.
Escape, you know? I mean, none of us ever thought of it as anything more than that. Not even Billy.
He's supposed to be in Georgia, Graham. Well, he's not, all right? I bet he never even fucking left.
Dad.
What's wrong with you guys?
I was 4 when he left. So I never really had a father. He worshipped the guy.
Oh my God, he doesn't know who he is.
I'd recognize that guitar anywhere.
I said take it!
I've got no use for it. Something to remember me by.
Oh, come on.
And that was the moment this thing became real.
You're my brothers. I love you. You trust me?
Hell yeah. Yeah, you kidding me, man?
She is doing a lot of self-medicating.
I found a piece of me that I didn't know was missing.
Uh-oh.
Are they any good, or?
You're a pretty girl, Margaret.
Oh my god, she's awful. She's probably gonna ask about the machine or
I was just
something.
gonna say, are you using that basket? Of course I knew who he was. Are you kidding me?
You give me your number, and I'll write you a song.
You couldn't help but fall in love with her,
Uh-oh.
even then.
Had a lot of good days back then.
And then there were no good days.
Please tell me
because
at least brought the tie
we
that I
all
picked
looked
out.
really miserable.
I never doubted it for a second. Not
Her
even 1
father's
12%.
like, oh no, a musician.
Be open for the letters on Thursday, and that's just the beginning.
This is a real opportunity.
So is this.
Great cardigan, Chuck. Great dentist-like.
That's really for him to do that to them.
Eddie, you switch over to bass.
For how long?
Thanks, man. We owe you.
You got some serious pipes on you, girl. How did I not know that about you?
I'll be out in a second.
Is he gonna put music to it?
It doesn't go like that.
Okay, how's it go?
Stumble on sublime until you can't speak.
Aww.
And the worst
She's
part is
so
that I let
unconfident
him
because
take
of
that song
her
from me.
mother.
Daisy says you changed her life. Do you remember how you met?
It's not what you think.
All I think is that you're way too cool for that chick.
You sing,
you're
Daisy?
back.
No, not really. I just took piano lessons as a kid.
She's
What do you love about
so
it?
good, but
I mean,
she's
she
been
wrote
told
all
she
these songs for other
sucks
people.
so much.
Up on the Roof,
that
Pleasant Valley Sunday,
she
One
doesn't
Fine Day, and
believe
they're
it.
all great.
Most of them girls are just there for drugs, sex. You're there for the music. What are you doing in the crowd and not on that stage where you want to be? Can you believe this?
I'm Graham.
Karen.
It's gonna be a good show.
Maybe next time.
And a person who's never heard of the Rolling Stones could still point to Jagger and say that one.
Loved some of the old guys.
He's the rock star.
Rod had a lot of ideas.
You need to cool it with the solos.
Rod told me to wear low-cut shirts. I told Rod to eat and that was that.
California, my friend. That is the place you gotta be.
Better gas up the van.
Better.
You think she's gonna make it?
Oh yeah, what about Camilla?
You could come with us.
Follow some boy across the country
Some
because
boy?
you want. I
I'm
mean,
not
yeah.
Some boy. I'm not
Well, I
some
mean, well, what
boy.
is this then? You still owe me that song, Billy Dunn.
Aww. Clearly wasn't thinking of her when he thought of this idea. Because she walked over and he was like, oh yeah. Does she want to go?
You did?
Not enough just to meet the right person. You have to meet them at the right time as well.
She's gonna come.
Got room for one more?
What is she gonna do there though? Oh gosh, she's upending her whole life.
Do you want to move to California?
Stumbled on Sublime was #1 for what, 4 straight weeks?
I'm gonna use that in a script one day. My muse or something.
Oh yay. So basically enough men pissed her off and she finally had the endurance to become something.
I didn't mean it like
I'm
that.
not the muse, okay? I'm the somebody.
Okay.
Smack him. Coco earthquake. Coco's pissed. She's like,
No
that's
matter how confident you pretend to be, enough people tell you your shit, you believe them. I had to find out if everyone else was right about me, or if I was.
best way to do it, right? Rip off the Band-Aid. Just go for it. She's got an amazing voice.
Yeah, Karen.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
I could tell, but I can ruin this night by myself.
Aww. That sounded like pretty much everybody in there, so that's pretty good.
Can't stand it. Hey, move.
All right, there you have it. Episode 1, track 1. Come and get it. Strong first episode. We're introduced to all of the characters. We kind of get a feel for each one, what their motives are, where they are in life, what their aspirations are. And it's really interesting because we have I think I got the 4 right. Billy, Warren, Graham, and Eddie. Billy and Graham are brothers. We saw that whole thing go down with their dad. They come from a bit of a broken home, if you will, and it seems like their relationship is pretty tight, though. They're very close. We have Camilla come in, and Camilla, it seems to be really into Billy, but there seems to be these like cute little moments that her and Graham keep sharing, so I'm curious to see if that's a problem moving forward. Camilla seems pretty dedicated to Billy, though. I mean, she's willing to upend her whole entire life and move from Pittsburgh to LA with him. So I feel like that's pretty strong stance of love right there. We have, more importantly, Daisy, who is a fantastic singer. She's absolutely beautiful, and she makes the most amazing song lyrics that keep getting stolen by these damn men in her life. She's just so unconfident because her mother her entire life has told her to shut up. No one wants to hear your voice. You're stupid. You're just pretty. And she believes it. She literally says so herself. Enough people tell you you're doesn't matter if you are or not, you believe it. So it's nice that she finally has the strong will to go out, do this song right here, get the motivation to start. You can see like the way she's walking down the street. It's like she's like, I got it now. Like, I'm gonna go and do this. I'm gonna try. And it just so happens that this is right when the Dunn Brothers band comes into town. So I'm curious to see where they run into each other, how they meet. We also met Simone. We met Simone, who was one of the women that sang backup for, I can't remember the girl's name, but Daisy met her at a party. So I'm assuming we'll see her pop up again. And Rod, Mr. Timothy Olyphant himself. I love him. And he was like the manager, kind of, if you will. And Karen. Karen was the keyboardist for the other band that Graham seemed to have a crush on. And we know that Karen joins the band because, well, Karen's right there, and because we see her as one of the people in the beginning of the start of the documentary. So, we have like all of our cards laid out. Oh, and that's not her real name. That's interesting too. Her real name is Margaret. It's not Daisy. So all of our cards are laid out on the table. We kind of just got to start shuffling things together and see how it blends. So far, so good. I really like it. I want to watch another one, but I really want to edit this one. So I will most likely be watching the second one tomorrow. Yeah, I definitely don't have time. I don't have time. I'll be watching the second and the third one tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning. So you won't have to wait on Patreon. But on YouTube, we'll see how the edit does. If it does decent, then I will do the second one. And until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.